Hello guys, welcome to Sim UK. I am absolutely ecstatic because today I get to show you the Neoplan Skyliner, and this thing is an absolute thing of beauty. Honestly, I have been waiting and waiting and waiting to get a video out to you guys on this, and this coach is superbly done. If you're an OMSI fan and you like the attention to detail, then you are going to absolutely dig this coach. I'm going to take you all around the coach, show you the ins and outs of everything, and then we're going to take her for a little drive all the way down to Hamburg where the traffic is terrible. And I literally cannot wait. We've got the Skyliner, something I've been waiting and waiting and waiting to get out to you. So excited to get this out today. So we're just going to do a quick trip between Bremen and Hamburg. There we go, there she is. Look at that. It comes with a bunch of, whole bunch of reskins, and I'm working on getting my own one together. But look at this. I tell you what, this coach is fantastic. I am absolutely loving this. Right. Yes, all of that looks good. Let's go. So first up, guys, let's get up close and personal. I've shown you that there's a bunch of liveries for this. Beautiful action on the door. Nice sounds. The sounds, incidentally, are going to be updated. There's a lot, believe it or not. I mean, this thing is so good, yet I know that there are things they're going to change on it. They're changing the sounds. Absolutely stunning. And you're getting a glimpse of the inside. Now check this out. I love this. This is great. Whoa. Oh, I didn't mean to close that one. Check this out. You can almost climb up into it. Look at that. I'm looking forward to seeing that fill up with luggage. I really am. So, I don't think... No, at the moment you can't open the back to look at the engine. Now, that may or may not be included at a later date. I'm not categorically saying it will be, but I know the suggestion has been passed to FlixBus, to TML, I meant to say. So maybe we'll be able to open the back up and check out the engine. I know that's something I'd like to see, definitely. Look at this. I don't think this one opens. No. That's actually, I think that's the toilet there. So that doesn't actually open. But this is the, I think that's all of them. Are there any more down here? No. No. Of course not. But yeah, look at this. This thing, I tell you what, this thing looks about 10 million times better on the inside than it does on the outside. So let's go and have a look inside. And I tell you what, also, this drives beautifully. It should be called the Glide Liner because it just glides. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful, this thing. It handles so well for such a big coach. Right, let's step inside. Here we have the assistant seat. That's where the person who goes up and down with the food trolley would sit, or the spare driver, or a combination of those two things. I don't think any of these open. I haven't tried yet. No, they're not clickable. I won't sit in the hot seat just yet. We'll take a quick tour. So look at the detail on here. Look at the stitching on the seats, and everything is just sublime. We'll go upstairs in a moment. Bit of a storage area, I guess that is. It's so nicely done. Honestly, this thing is gorgeous. I don't think you can open the door here. But again, how cool would that be if that worked? You'd be into next level kind of stuff. Same with like any of these cupboards. If these cupboard doors opened and you could turn the hot water on and stuff like that, that would be sublime. None of that works, but it looks so good. It looks so good. It almost feels like it should be allowed to work because it looks so fantastic. Let's go. Let's nip upstairs. Closing the door there. Didn't mean to do that. Look at this. Look. That's an information panel. That'll have all your travel destination information on it. And obviously, all the windows, you can paint them and put designs on it and stuff. So, I mean, this thing is going to be brilliant. I cannot wait to get a repaint working on this. I really can't. I've already started making a repaint for this, but at the moment, incidentally, the reason why I haven't made a FlixBus, a Fernbus, oh God, I get so confused. The reason why I haven't made a Fernbus video for a while is because I've been working so hard on a full step-by-step tutorial for repaints, using all the new technologies and methods and approaches, and this is just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now, there's a camera view I'll show you in a bit that looks out of this window, and I love, when I was a kid, I used to love sitting up here at the front of the coach. And back in the day when I lived in Aldershot, if you're not from the UK, you won't know where Aldershot is, but back in the day when I lived in Aldershot, we did, my cousin and I sat on the seats here, and we were playing a game where the trees that were hanging over the road had very low hanging branches, and we were playing the hit and miss game, and it was whether or not the branch or the tree hit, or whether or not the branch or tree missed. And it was a great game right up until we hit this tree, or this branch of a tree, and it smashed the window, and then we weren't allowed to sit there for the rest of the journey. But a little story for you there. This stairwell is gorgeous. Again, everything in here is absolutely gorgeous, and I tell you what, to drive this is just fantastic. It's sublime. Now, incidentally, there's been quite a few updates. There we go. Head tracking is on. I'm using the UTC2 today, and oh my God, it's so responsive. Maybe a little too responsive. I might have to turn it down a tad, but I mean, it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And look at this dash here. It's very similar to the MAN. The other one, I can't remember the name. How silly. Very similar indeed, but there are a few differences, a few changes. This is, I tell you what, the window is just, it's like you're sitting in a bubble. So much visibility. It's absolutely astounding. Let's turn her on. Hey up. What's going on here? My buttons aren't working. None of my buttons are working. What is going on? Oh, of course. This is the new thing whereby, okay. Now there should be a tooltip pop up there. Each coach, the man's Lions coach, that's the one I meant. And I almost said that as well. I don't know why I got confused. But anyway, each coach can have its own control setup, which is interesting, but also a bit frustrating. But I think you can copy. So if I go to the Lions coach and I click, in fact, let's do copy input to all other buses and click OK, and then accept that and go back. Then now, theoretically, what? Well, that hasn't worked, has it? That's supposed to copy over all my settings and all my buttons set up so that I don't have to manually go in and do it, but that hasn't worked. Let me try something else. Whoa, what did I click on then? Skyliner, okay. So kind of in there. Where's the start-stop engine? See, look, it says button 20, and that is the wrong button. Why would button 20 be the... Let's just see if that's what it is. Well, I've opened the window. I didn't mean to do that. It's telling me that button 20... Look, that's working beautifully. That's a big thing in OMSI, apparently. So some of the buttons are working. Oh, now it's working. That is so weird. Let's turn the windscreen wipers off. Everything went a bit crazy then, didn't it? Let's open that window again. What happened there? Did I just turn the engine off? Sorry guys, I don't really know what's going on there. Okay, I've got it. It seems to be working now. Now, one of the things I've requested from TML, suggested I should say, is being able to click on the seat and sit down. I just think that's far more practical than what we have at the moment. Are you kidding? I can't open the door. What is going on in this coach? Let me sit down. Right, so I've got the engine running. Let's just go take a look outside. Now, as I said, I'm aware that updates are coming for this beautiful coach. They're going to improve the noises or the sounds. Well, I think that sounds pretty good already. And yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to go take a little drive. So let's go and do that. Right, now I should be able to close the doors. Put the heating on, the aircon. There we go. Get the lights up. I know it's daytime, but it's better to do these things, isn't it? Right, what do we have here? Let's turn all our stuff on. See, this is all similar, but the angle of it is different, you know? So all the lights are on. That's Chris. Information is on. Lock left luggage, lock right. Aircon is on. That all looks pretty good. Obviously this dash is different. Looks pretty nice. It's a bit clearer, I think, than the other one. Maybe because it's bigger. Comfort drive suspension on. I don't even know what that is. Brake-matic on. Oh, that's the retarder. I don't really use that. Voltage converter on. I don't know what that would be used for, to be honest. ASR, okay, loads of stuff. Automatic particle filter on. Cruise control, nav. Oh look, you can turn the nav on and off, that's cool. Yes, we're going to Hamburg today, by the way. I think I told you that already. Put the heating on. Okay, we are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the Neoplan Skyliner. Now, I think you'll agree it looks absolutely stunning from any angle. Well, I forgot to tell you about the skylights in the roof. Yes. A nice feature, I have to say. Very nice. It's like having an open-top bus, but an all-weather open-top bus, which is nice. Let's just go have a look at that, actually. Let me show you. Yeah, you see? Keeps it looking nice and airy up here. Absolutely gorgeous, this thing is. Absolutely stunning. There's the little information thing. Really is good. I really, really like this coach. The attention to detail is sublime. You can see why it took so long for it to be released. Because initially they said before Christmas, but it didn't happen quite before Christmas, I must say. But it looks sensational now. Anyway, I've been faffing around for ages. We're probably going to be late to pick up our passengers. See how smoothly that takes off. Now the Lions coaches are a bit laborious when you pull away, but not this thing. Despite it being a bigger, heavier coach, it's thank you. What did I hit? What the heck did I hit then? Oh, you're joking. I did actually hit that car. It doesn't look like I'm anywhere near it in the mirror. Well, that's weird. Maybe collision detection for this coach isn't quite right yet. I don't know. But anyway, that little accident aside, let's get rolling. Let's make our way to the bus stop. Now, something I want to do. Here's my logo. And another logo, it looks like. Anyway, it's quite wintry, isn't it? I forgot to change the date and time. Again, the date and time thing hasn't been changed. Now, there's a lot for me to talk about, not just the Skyliner today, because there's been a whole bunch of updates and I think a really, really, really positive change to the way that Fernbus makes updates. Now, previously updates have come in and for me, they've pretty much been faultless. I haven't really had any issues with it at all. But for some people, they've had serious, glitchy, kind of weird behaviour going on. Now, what Fernbus have done is they've introduced a beta. So instead of just releasing massive updates, because they're all about a gig each or more, instead of doing that, they're actually going to put them into the beta so that you can opt in or opt out. That way they can collect feedback on whether or not the update is stable before releasing it as a stable release. Nearly missed my turning. Yeah, I think I do need to turn the sensitivity down a little bit. Right. Let me just focus with these guys. We'll get them on the coach, make sure that they're all settled down and nice and comfy, and then I'll continue the journey. Let's log in. Actually, whilst it's logging in, I can tell you about this, can't I? So, are we late? 15:02. Yeah, we're a minute late already. Goodness me. So, as part of 1.11.11.521, honestly, these patch names are getting ridiculously long. There's a few improvements, and that's a stable release. Now, as I was saying, with the beta releases, this means that they can release massive updates and it can break everything. But because you're in a beta, you sort of know and you accept that, and it's fine. It's much better to do it that way than to release it as a stable release for everybody and everybody's game gets screwed up. That's not really on. And TML have been obviously conscious of that, and they have made the effort, and I'm really glad they have, to introduce the beta approach. And I think that's a million times better. It really, really confirms that TML are working hard on improving this game and, you know, committed to getting it up to scratch and, you know, all the features that we'd like to see, or, you know, as many as possible. So that's great. I think that's fantastic. That in itself, I mean, the update itself is pretty blasé. There's not much going on. The only thing that is positive is that there's now Steam Cloud saving, and that's great. I've been backing up my game periodically using a software program that I use, but now you can back it all up to Steam, and I think that's brilliant. Much better. Really happy with that. So that means you can take the game anywhere and you can continue where you are, which is wonderful. So yes, really excited. This coach is stunning. Let's go get these people on board. Now, did those side panels open? I don't think they did they? Come on, open. Oh, I know why, because I locked them, didn't I? I always do this, I always forget. Hopefully, at some point you'll be able to click to sit down as well. I think I've already said that, actually. I'm repeating myself now. Unlock, unlock. There we go. Right, let's get everybody on. Happy faces. Yes, I know I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's going on? I can't click on anybody. That's strange. Does anybody want a ticket? What the heck is going on there? So I've got the information on the front of the coach, on the display. Oh, this is another feature they've added. Oh, look, that's one of mine. I need to fix that. Previously, if you've got different mods... Oh, this is a secret one that you don't know about yet. Okay, let's just quickly nip over there and I'll show you that this is. Now, forgive me for getting your name, but there's a really good... I think he's French... repaint modder, and he did a dirty version of the FlixBus Coach, and I thought, well, how cool is that? I ought to do a clean and a dirty version of all my coaches. So this is like the beginning of that. So you can see there's like dirty splotches all over the thing and all up the side here. I mean, this one's pretty filthy and it's desperately in need of a clean, but you won't have seen this yet because I haven't finished it or uploaded it, but because it's already in my system, it's kind of loaded itself, and you can see that I haven't finished it because I haven't fixed the window repaint situation that is now prominent in all repaints. If I park badly, they should be able to get round me there. That's silly. Anyway, so yeah, the cool thing is that if you have a bunch of repaints saved in your game, let's just move away from that a second, then the AI coaches driving around the city and whatnot will actually just pick up randomly those repaints, which is why you're seeing this one. So that's kind of you won't have been seeing that before. But anyway, let's let's get away from that and concentrate back on this coach over here. Now, for the love of money, I cannot figure out why I can't get anybody on this coach, but it's not working, is it? Does anybody want to get on the coach? Is it because I haven't started? I've started. Is it because I started the ride? Oh, you pillock. So before I booked anybody on, I clicked start ride and now I can't... Oh, that is so silly. What an idioto. Okay, well, that's my mistake. I think, actually, that highlights an issue that mistakes can be made For example, if I was driving for FlixBus legitimately in real life and I accidentally clicked the start ride button, I am sure that there would be a way I'd still be able to let people on the coach, and they would be more than angry if, because I'd pressed a button, I wouldn't let anybody on the coach. They'd go mental. They'd lynch me and take the coach on their own. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't blame them either. But anyway, that's by the by. I made a bit of a boo-boo there, so that's okay. That's my mistake. We're just going to go without them, I'm afraid. Now, there is something I want to do here. I want to change my camera setup. I'm sorry about that. That's a real pain, isn't it? But don't worry, I'll be doing a whole bunch more videos, proper videos, using this coach. I'd like to do some night runs, because this coach was gorgeous at night. The lights on it, the headlights and the rear lights, absolutely stunning. Let me see here. That one. Now, I want to... Is there like a next camera? What I want to be able to do is... okay, so at the moment I've got outer camera and cockpit camera. So I'm going to change this to be... that one. And then I want up and down. So we'll bind this to outer camera, and then we'll just, I think that this will allow me to switch between cameras, I think. Okay, so let's try that. Accept, back into the coach. Yes, here we go. Look at this. Now this is the view I like, and you'll see why in a moment. Have I just literally... yeah, I've opened the doors, haven't I? Oh no! I'm going to have to actually physically get out. Sorry about this. I bet these people are absolutely fuming. I am so sorry. My mistake here. Right. This view here. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Obviously, I can't see the mirrors. I suppose I could look down the side like that, but I also can't see where I'm going. Or where I'm meant to be going. Straight on, okay. Look at this view. I love this. I literally, the minute I got this, I just drove around like this constantly. I didn't have any destination to get to. I didn't really care where I was going. I just enjoyed this view so much. Having a double decker, absolutely gorgeous. This is such a good coach, and it's so nicely done. It's a shame I haven't got any people sat on the coach. That's totally my fault. In the next video, I won't be making that same silly mistake. And apologies that I did make that mistake. Let's get down into the business area. I think possibly Gone the wrong way, haven't I? What? Can I actually turn down here? For such a big coach, it handles really well, I have to say. Straight on, okay. Oh, wrong button. It's better. Oh yeah, somebody asked me if I could see if the sounds are any different with the window open. Whoa! What is he doing? I think I've got a button bound twice there. Do apologise. I'm driving pretty terribly today. Please ignore that. Normally I am a little bit better than this. But to be honest, having the window closed or open doesn't seem to make a tremendous amount of difference. Now, like I say, I know for a fact that TML are going to be updating the audio in this. Sorry, just having a swig of coffee. So I'm sure that will be something that's addressed. And there's a few bugs and issues surrounding this as well, which are due to be ironed out. But honestly, there's nothing major, nothing that would in any way cause me concern. It's perfectly usable. It's an absolute pleasure to drive. It really is nice. The audio does need a bit of work, but oh, it's so good. Just so good. I think I'm speeding. The handling is just brilliant. The braking is brilliant. The acceleration is brilliant. I really like this. The only thing I wish that was applicable is I have to use my mouse to look when I'm upstairs. That kind of makes sense, I guess, but I wish I could just use my head tracker. Wow, man, you were speeding a bit. It's 80 miles an hour once you get on the road, not before you get there. Here we go. Which I think is 80 kilometres, isn't it? Oh yes, I forgot there's these little informational windows here, which is also quite cool. But this is such a stunning... Oh look, I just spotted there's a windscreen wiper up top as well. How considerate is that? Let's be honest. It's only really the driver that desperately needs to see where he's going, isn't it? Good job I looked. I didn't realise we were turning here. So yeah, guys, I mean, what do you think? Is it worth the wait? I think it is. Absolutely gorgeous. And incidentally, I've got 5 keys to give away for the Skyliner. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. I'm going to have to do some thinking and some research on how best to approach this. But yeah, 5 keys to give away. So if you're interested in winning a key, then please leave me a comment in the section below, in the comments below, and I will take that into consideration and think about what is the fairest and most genuine way to share those keys with you. So 5 Skyliner keys up for grabs, probably next week in next week's video. In fact, you know, I'm loving this so much, I might actually do a couple of videos this week, probably. Oh, and the mirrors, by the way, you know I'm a bit of a fuss pot when it comes to mirrors. This inside mirror, at least, is wonderful. That outside mirror is also very, very good. I think a million times better than the Man Lions mirrors. I don't know why that is, but they really are way more effective. See, this thing flies. Do you see those lines? I think that's meant to be a reflection off the coach. Whoops. But I don't know, it looks a bit unnatural to me. I have mentioned to TML about that. I'm not sure if that's been classed as a bug or a feature yet. But just to point it out. On the rumble strips, get back over. Take the foot off the accelerator a second, just to gain that gap so that we can pull out. Oh my gosh, accident waiting to happen there. Can't see whether or not they got away with it. I'm sure they did. What have we got going on here then? Ah, this is the roadworks that they mentioned about coming into Hamburg. Now I get really nervous driving along here, because it used to happen when you're in roadworks that you just clip something invisible on the inside and the whole coach would stop. It's horrible. It's very, very tight. I'm just trying to take it a bit easy. Maybe sort of hang over the middle a little bit, just to limit the chances of hitting something. This is stunning. Absolutely stunning. You can hear the engine kicking into higher gear. Other than the crash at the beginning and the mess up, or the mix up with the passengers, this has been a really nice drive. Really enjoying it. Let's see if I can... Oh, the stress involved trying to get to that camera then. I need to learn exactly how many clicks that is. See, what's interesting is when you're upstairs, it does re-centralise your view. And you can quite happily drive like this. And it just gives you a different perspective of the game, and I love it. I think it's wonderful. You get to see all the scenery so much clearer. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That genuinely freaked me out then. I have not seen that before. What am I hitting? Part of the back of the trailer, I guess. Oh my god, I've never seen that. Look at that. Oh wow, the carnage. There's always something going on in FlixBus. I love this game. But that's, I mean, that's so cool. That's totally unexpected. And I know that's a bug and that probably shouldn't have happened. But who cares? I love that unexpected kind of craziness on the motorway. You see that kind of thing, or you hear that kind of thing going on all of the time. It might be nice if the policeman had done something about it, you know. His lights go on. Excuse me. I apologise. If his flashy lights had gone on and he held the traffic up until that lorry had disappeared, that would be insanely good. That would be so amazing. But I love things like that. I know it's a bug, but I hope they keep that in. They might think, no, we can't keep that in. It's a mistake, it's a fault, it's not good. I'm telling you now, that's good. That is really good. To see something like that. I mean, how much am I talking about that now? Oh, no, I'm being pulled in for an inspection. He's going to say, excuse me, sir, where are all your passengers? Yeah, we had a slight problem. I pressed a button on my phone and then I couldn't allow anybody on. Here we go. It'd be really nice as well if you had to put the hazard triangle and the reflective vest on and in the coach. Do you know what I mean? If these things were real, like if it really was your responsibility to do it, that would be great. Little inclusions like that would just take this game from brilliant to phenomenal, you know? Because the level of realism and immersion would just go through the roof if they started introducing things like that, and I hope they will. Really hope they will. Super excited about the potential this game still has. I wonder if I'll lose points actually, because I'm going to literally turn up without a single passenger. Now, I think we ought to be coming off here somewhere. Pretty certain that our turning is somewhat imminent. Whoops. Ran that a little bit wide, didn't I? The driving experience on the motorway for me is the absolute best thing. Hamburg straight on, apparently, according to that traffic sign. Whoa, that's complicated. And a chicane. I mean, seriously? Yeah, we're going straight on. And a bit of a panicky moment then. Got confused between Hanover and Hamburg. Whew. Look at the lighting there. Now, one thing I will say about the lighting is it's a little bit too quick. Because if you just sit and look... I'll try and show you in a minute, actually. If you just sit and look at something that has sunlight on it, I love how these roads merge together. It's so good. That's where no other game has ever got it right, in my humble opinion. Now, are we coming off here? Just saw that car in time. I'd appreciate it if you actually went past me. Thank you. Now, is this us? No, Hamburg is straight on. There's some flashy lights and some weird noises going on there. It was a bit of a late change, wasn't it? But, yeah, like I say, this is still due for a bit of tweaking and polishing. But I mean, you can see already how gorgeous this is. And the dash, look how amazing the dash is. It's kind of getting a bit darker. Whoa, no you didn't. Again, that's a bug, but one that I really like and I hope they never get rid of. Because people do that all the time in real life. The amount of times I've had to swerve to miss some idiot who wasn't paying attention. And in fact, you know, I say an idiot who wasn't paying attention, but I myself, sometimes you just, I don't know, you make a mistake. Like this. Oh, so thought it was going to hit me. Okay, here we are. I think this must be Hamburg. I haven't been here before. Looks awesome, actually. I love the layout here. Looking really good. So we're turning right here. Yeah, I think the sounds need a little bit of tweaking. So right, can we see somewhere with the sunlight on it? Not really at the moment. That rear view mirror makes all the chairs look funny. They're like blue and green, but they're not. That's weird. They're grey and green, aren't they? So why does that look blue? It really does look blue. Maybe it's the lights. So that wasn't too bad. I mean, there was a bit of traffic, but it was constant moving. And okay, we had an articulated lorry flip out and nearly kill us, but that's a pretty good journey. I mean, okay, let's sum it up in total, I guess. We had an accident almost the second we left the depot. That's pretty bad. Then I started the journey before I'd actually let any of the passengers on, so there's no passengers on the coach. That's not particularly good either. Then an articulated lorry flipped out and nearly killed us. Then that car pulled out across us and nearly wiped us off the road completely. But other than that, I think it's been a really successful journey, and this Skyliner has been a fantastic vessel in which we've all had a lovely, safe, comfortable journey all the way to Hamburg. Delightful. Absolutely stunning. Oh my god, the lights have gone red already. It's always something, isn't there? Always something. With the handbrake on. So guys, yeah, what do you think? What do you think of the Neoplan Skyliner? I think it's an absolute beauty, and it's going to need a bit of a polish to be 100%, but I think already it's 98-99% there. Absolutely stunning to drive. Really love this. I don't think I'm ever going to use the Lions coach again. This just feels so, like I say, instead of being called a Skyliner, it should be called a glide liner, because it just glides around. It's beautiful to drive. Really stunning. I've got a feeling that this idiot here is as soon as we pull out, he's going to try driving into us. I sense it in my backbones. Oh, my backbones must be wonky today. One thing I didn't show you, the visor. And for the life of me, all sorts of things. I don't know, I can't remember what I've bound some of these buttons to. I'm doing all sorts of weird things. Oh, here it is. There we go. I think I opened the door. So anyway, that visor is potentially dangerous. What have I done? I've got wings. Okay, close. No, that's opening. That's opening. There we go. There we go. I fixed it. No problem. All sorted. I rate this so highly, and it's nearly night time now. It's starting to get a bit dark, and you can see how gorgeous everything looks. Let's just jump outside. I mean, you're not getting a real feel for these lights, but they look stunning. Same with the headlights here. I think they look gorgeous. Can I go full beam? Oh, there's a bit of an issue there with the high beam. Some of our lights aren't coming on. Huh, interesting. Okay, I think I missed the lights there, didn't I? I did. But we're very, very nearly at our destination now, so just a case of rolling in, enjoying the view. So nicely done. I mean, so nicely done that you look at this and you think, you can see how much attention to detail has been put on this coach. And then you look at all the other vehicle models and you just think, wow, it's like two games have come together. One next gen, one old gen, and it's like they're in the same game together. It's interesting. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So nice to drive. It feels totally different from the MAN. It really does. No word of a lie. Now, I'm just thinking, you know, what are you guys going to think about it? I'm interested to know what you think. If you think I haven't shown you something, then let me know and I'll happily do that. In the next video, I'm going to take a night drive, and it'll be a longer one with multiple stops. So we'll have to have a rest and we'll have to go up and down the coach and check all of our passengers in and whatnot. Yeah, I know some of you will be thinking, why are TML bringing out a DLC when the game itself still needs work doing on it? But like I say, as part of 1.11.11521 or whatever it is, they've made considerable positive changes in terms of having beta releases coming into the game, and that's brilliant. That gives them a bit of freedom to test and try and, you know, try something new without the fear of destroying everybody's game, because it'll only affect you if you're in the beta, which is brilliant. And I'm so glad they've done that. You know, if you're going to be a pernickety, argumentative so-and-so, then you'd probably say they should have done that from the beginning. They should have contemplated that necessity during the development phase, or even before the development phase, to be fair. And of course, you're quite right, but regardless, it wasn't included, and now it is. So that's the positive thing. Hey, check this out. This is one heck of a bus depot. Look at this. This thing's awesome. I am loving that. Hey, there's my logo. Hello, logo. Kind of a bit flashy, flashy. What does this other one say here? Ah, Sims and stuff. Steve, can't read it. I can't get my camera in place. Steve, no, I missed it. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, hang on. Have I 100% come in this the wrong way? Yes, I have. Ah, nuts. Right, let's just do a very naughty turning around thing. I'm surprised that there's no other coaches here. I thought there might be a few AI coaches. And it would have been nice to see a few different ones. You know, a few different repaints and what have you. That would have been nice. This is stunning. I love this game so much. Massive, massive fan. They've just done such a great job of capturing that driving feeling. I think it's brilliant. So anyway, guys, that's the Skyliner. Don't forget, in the next couple of weeks or what have you, I've got 5 keys to give away for the Skyliner. So if you're interested in getting your hands on one of these, and I can't imagine why you wouldn't, if you've got Fernbus Coach Simulator, then you're going to want one of these. I'm telling you now. It's the best of the coaches so far by such a huge margin. And I thought that the MAN Lions were good, but this is next level stuff. This is just stunning. Massive hats off to the designer, I guess. I don't know what label he'd have, but the guy or the guys who've worked on this coach, you've done a really, really good job. What the heck is going on with that clock over there? McDonald's? You are joking me. TML have sold out, look. They haven't sold out. I didn't mean that, that was a joke. But McDonald's are in the game. Has that always been there? Have I just never noticed before? Anyway, I am SimUK. This is Fernbus Coach Simulator, and this absolutely stunning little piece of work here is the Neoplan Skyliner, and I am absolutely hooked. I'm not going anywhere unless it's in this coach from now on. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. There's a lot that happened, and that's just one of the reasons why I like Fernbus so much. And take care of yourselves till next time. Bye bye.